want to make this. Oh, please, please, God, someone, please. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Yes! 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 No! 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 Fuck! Shit! Cunt! Balls! Oh! Oh my fucking God! Oh my fucking God! Oh my fucking God, man! You cannot be serious. You cannot.
After yesterday's close, I sent out to the members of the Discord, warning them that this might be just another bull trap. That leads us to the preface of today's morning briefing. It goes something like this. Is yesterday just another bull trap? Or we're gonna make another leg lower, breaking 420? Or does this dead cat bounce have more juice left in the tank to push us higher to test the round number at 430? We went over two cases, bull case and bear case. If you're a bull leading into today's session, this one number is very important, which is 4250 in ES, which puts us in 425 on SPY. On this bull case, I clearly mentioned if 425 tends to hold and we start closing candles above 425, that opens door for 428.50 or to run a test to that big fat round number at 430 up north. After bull case and after bear case, there was a small note left. Today after hours, we have earnings from Microsoft and Google. Price action will vary tremendously, depends on the type of earnings which they report. Now, going on to bear case, we have to keep an eye on two numbers, 425 and 420. If these two numbers are taken to the woodsheds, that opens door for 416 and 411 in SPY. I also mentioned clearly that for this time, I don't think 418 or 4200 in SPX will hold. But still, this is a decent spot for some buyers to step in, which also offered some tradable bounce in SPY in today's session as well. Now, we had a plan. If 425 held, we're looking at 428.50 and 430 up north. And if 425 didn't hold, we are eyeing 420 to the downside. And if 420 didn't hold, we are looking for 416 and 411. So let's go over what happened in today's session and see if our plan worked out like we wanted it to. We had an opening print at 425.83 and they got rejected immediately and they closed the candle below 425. They started closing candles below 425, which opened door for our next number, which is 420. You can see what happened. They came all the way back to where exactly? To exactly at 420.83. And for the entire session, they're just doing this floater operation back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Bulls couldn't break above 425 up north, and bears couldn't break below 420, so it was just a floater operation. And they did come all the way back down below 420 for a while to run a test to what number? 418.86, which was the lows of yesterday. They did bounce off from there, and it was a range bound session for a while between 418.86 and 420. And by the close, they flushed it down. They flushed it down to what number exactly? 416.11. So we had a plan today morning, so let's review it one more time. Below 425, I said open doors for 420. Check. Below 420, I said we might see some support at 418 because that's where we bounced off yesterday. But I also clearly mentioned I don't think that's going to hold leading into today's session. Guess what happened? We broke that number and we went all the way down to where? $416. And after hours, we're having some goose operation because of the Microsoft and Google earnings. But we don't care about that. We only care right now about the close which we had, which was exactly at 416.11. What numbers we had? 416. So leading into tomorrow's session, I have few numbers on my mind. Opening above 416 opens door for running a test to 419 or 418.84 and running a test to 420.74 up north. Opening below 416 opens door for running a test to 411 or 410. And the worst case scenario is us going all the way down to fill this gap at $400. Members of the Discord and Patreon will get the update before market opens as usual. And if you guys are interested, go ahead and check it out. Link is down below in the description. There were 3 trades that was called out in Discord today. One didn't hit the number, second one did, and the third one was a bagger. So let's see what went on. Like, we called out UPS today morning, which didn't hit the number. We were expecting UPS to open above 190 or 192, but we got an open on UPS at around 187, which took this trade off the windows. The second trade which was called out today was on Apple. It was categorized as a risky trade because it did offer us 157, but it offered us at unfortunate timings. Apple do have earnings in upcoming days. I never recommend anyone holding anything through earnings, but that's why it's trader's choice. 157.03 was a strong support, and as you can see, we did hit that number exactly at around 3:15 today, and we had a bounce and then came back, retested. We had a bounce all the way to like 157.79, and then they flushed it down to the close. If tomorrow they happen to open above 157, it does give a nice rip your face off rally to like 158.25, provided Nasdaq opens up green. And above 158 opens door for running a test to the big fat round number at 160 and 162.93 up north. So if you're trading Apple here, make sure that you know the risks involved in this trade. We do have earnings tomorrow, and yeah, don't hold anything through the earnings. Anything can happen. If earnings is a disappointment, Apple can easily gap down to 152 or 150 after tomorrow's close. So this was the second trade that was called out, and the third trade was on SPY puts. Let's go over that. The third trade that was called out today was SPY puts. We already had a plan leading into today's trading session, which was if we break 418, short SPY to 416, because that's the next number which we have on file. I posted today, if SPY offered below 418.43, going short all the way to 416.24, with stops at 420. For all the new traders out there, trading SPY when volatility is at $30 is insanely difficult. You will be easily getting $2 to $3 move swings in every 15-minute candle. If you don't know what you're doing, I would highly, highly recommend to stay away from the markets until you learn the numbers, because those numbers are important and you gotta be nibble with your stops. You gotta increase your stops to higher extent so that like you don't get stopped out too early, because the volatility right now is insane. So that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.
So please, sarapakarai. Yes, yes.